Let your armpits breathe. Let them be. Let them free. God, I need help. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. But yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I thought I'd do something a little more serious. So I actually get a lot of Instagram DMs from a lot of females asking me how I'm so confident. I guess this is especially after me posting my armpit video, and for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I will link that below. It basically went viral. It was just me kind of being like, fuck you to all my haters that wanted to talk about the fact that I had dark armpits, because in all my videos, if I was wearing a short sleeve top and I was doing my hair, you would be able to see my armpits, and I do have very, very dark armpits. And so a lot of men would comment really nasty, rude things, and it's not men. I don't want to generalize. There was some females that did comment rude things, but the majority of the comments were from ignorant men commenting just like vomit faces, just being like, you're dirty, like you should clean your armpits, just like rude comments. And to be honest, I didn't even think it was an issue until people started commenting on it. So I decided to make this funny video of me just literally taking my men's deodorant and putting it on my armpits and just laughing and having fun about it, because that's how I feel about it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't like people putting me down or people telling me that I'm disgusting or have ugly armpits doesn't do anything to my day-to-day life. So I thought I thought it would be funny to kind of make a video and just be like, fuck you to all my haters and everyone that wants to talk behind my back or through a screen about my dark armpits. And so I made this funny video and it kind of went viral. And ever since then, I still to this day get DMs asking how I'm so confident, asking how I wear short sleeves, asking how I carry myself like that, and what I do to, I don't know, to just be confident and be able to walk around with dark armpits. And to be quite honest, I always knew I had dark armpits. It's not something that I didn't know. I've always tried different remedies to lighten it, but I started shaving at a very young age, and I have very, very coarse hair. And so when you start shaving and then you have coarse hair, it just doesn't mix well, and ta-da, this happens. I don't even know if you can see it, but this happens. Dark armpit problems, okay? And it's not because I'm dirty, it's not because I don't shave, like I don't get rid of the hair. It's literally because I have dark armpits now that the hair is so coarse. So even if I shave, the hairs that are left behind, or like, I don't know how to, I'm not a hair expert, so I wouldn't know, but it's just dark now. So I know that waxing helps. I also know that laser helps. And recently I did start waxing my armpits just because it grows back so much slower. And so I figured I'd start waxing it, and I did see a difference. It did lighten up a bit, but now that we're stuck at home, I've been shaving and bam, it's back. And you can't do anything. And to be quite honest, I'm not gonna not wear a bathing suit or short sleeves or tube tops or whatever it may be just because I have dark armpits. And I just wanted to make a video and just kind of empower everyone to walk out there, whether you have hair in your armpits, whether you have dark armpits, whatever it may be. I want everyone to be able to be walking out in confidence in whatever they want to wear, because I think it's ridiculous that people shame other people because of their skin, and it's not anything you can do, to be quite honest. Like, I've had a lot of people DM me and say, hey, like you should try turmeric and you should try this and you should try that. You think I didn't try all of that? I mean, I'm not consistent with those things, and it doesn't bother me enough for me to be consistent with it. But like, it's my skin, it's a part of me. Who cares if it's dark there? Who cares if there's a little bit of hair? God made us this way. God's the one that gave us hair in our armpits. Embrace it. And if God wants to make my armpits dark, then let it be. Like, I just don't understand how people come on social media behind a screen and they would literally comment the nastiest thing. And don't get me wrong, I do have my insecurities and I deal with that, and I battle with that all the time, just like any other female or man. Everyone has insecurities in this world that we live in, but this is not one of mine, and it never does bother me. And I just want to be able to open up my platform to females or men or whoever it may be, or kids or teenagers that are going through this, and know that you're beautiful no matter what. Like dark armpit or not. And I think the reason why it's so like negatively looked upon is because we see all these models and we see all these females on social media taking pictures with freaking clean ass armpits. Like it literally looks flawless. It looks like it was airbrushed. And I think we compare ourselves to that and kind of go, why does my armpits look like that? But again, everyone's skin is different, everyone's hair is different, everyone's growth is different, and it's just how your body is. And I feel like, for example, my sister, we are sisters, but her armpits looks like a baby's bottom. Meanwhile, mine looks like I went through war and back, like literally. So it really depends on your hair type. And again, like I said, I have very coarse hair. I'm deeper in melanin, and I'm extremely hairy, so it grows back really quick. So when I'm constantly shaving my armpit, it's constantly getting darker, and you can't really do anything about it. And so yeah, I wanted to open up my platform and kind of talk about it. So I thought I'd just kind of read some of the DMs that I have received over the months from females that are reaching out, asking about my confidence or asking about just dark armpits in general. I'm only gonna read 2 because I could only find 2. I posted this video almost, I think, more than a year ago. So it's hard for me to go into my DMs and kind of find them. I wish I had saved them, but I just didn't. So this is from one of my followers. So this person had said, so the darkening of armpits is really due to shaving when did you first start shaving? I may be a medium brown complexion and my armpits are dark too. I've always been ashamed, and whenever I wear short sleeves or sleeveless, I see people staring. Is there any remedies you know of to lighten the skin, or is it what it is? LOL. So yeah, I get a lot of these people reaching out being like, I don't wear short sleeves out in public because people are always staring at my armpits. To be quite honest, I've never noticed anyone staring at my armpits, and if they did, I'd probably just laugh. I just don't think that it bothers me enough to see if anyone's staring at my armpits or not. And I think that if you are gonna concentrate on the fact that your armpits are dark and that you're very insecure about that, then that's something like, even if the person's just looking at you, you may think that they're looking at your armpits. And like I said, everyone's confidence level is different. I'm not insecure about my armpits, which is why it doesn't bother me. But I want to reassure everyone that whether you have dark or light or perfect or ugly or whatever it may be, whatever people want to define your armpits as, you're still beautiful. That's a part of you, and that's who you are. So embrace it. And if the next time someone stares at your armpits, laugh, because they're just gonna look stupid for thinking that you feel they're probably staring at you thinking like, oh, she should feel insecure, and you should show them, be like, no bitch, I ain't insecure. You should be insecure for looking at me. Like, you know, there's so many other things going on in the world. Focus your attention on that. Don't focus your attention on my dark armpits. Do something better with your life. Thanks. Next. Okay. I got another message saying, hey hun, I saw your video of how confident you are with darker skin, underarms, as most Asian girls have it, and I've been suffering and extremely self-conscious of it for years too. I've never seen any other influencer even acknowledge it, and it means a lot that you have to me. Yours seems to look lighter now. I was wondering if there's anything you've been doing to lighten them. It would mean millions if you replied to this. So I literally don't do anything. I do not do anything to my armpits. Like I said, I started waxing at the beginning of this year, but that went to shits ever since we have been quarantined. So I don't do anything to lighten them. I think in the future I will start doing laser, not because they're dark, but because I am so extremely hairy, and it's extremely thick hair for me down like here. So I just cannot be bothered anymore to constantly shave it every other day because it grows back in 0.01 second. So I think I will start lasering, and my laser lady did tell me that as I start lasering, my armpits will start lightening. So I don't know if that's a solution for some of you guys that are really self-conscious about it. But I want to acknowledge the fact that she had said that a lot of influencers don't really talk about that. Again, not everyone has this problem. And not everyone's confident enough to talk about it, or not everyone wants to talk about it. So I don't think it's that they're hiding it or whatnot, but even if you're an influencer or a model or someone on Instagram, you are still allowed to be insecure. You still have insecurities. Like I have insecurities that you guys probably don't know about, but you guys probably think I don't. Everyone struggles with it and everyone deals with it differently. So I am confident enough to talk about my dark armpits, and I had a lot of hate towards it that I just wanted to kind of shut that down, which is why I made that video. Ever since I made that video, I do get comments here and there once in a while about my dark armpits, and again, either block it or just leave it and laugh, because I think it's funny. Like if you are paying so much attention to my goddamn dark armpits rather than my hair tutorial, something's wrong with you. But yeah. Honestly, I just also want to mention that you have to understand, these are people that are sitting behind a computer screen and commenting it, and almost 9 out of 10 times the account is private. It looks like a fake account, and this is all because they're probably so insecure that they have to put you down to make themselves feel better. But if you react in a way like I did, I feel like it's a slap in their face, because in the end of the day, I'm like, fuck you guys, like look at my armpits, you know? Like keep laughing at them, because I'm only gonna get better. And you know what? Haters are my motivators, so it doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter. So if you guys wanna hate on my armpits, go for it, because I will make a joke out of it. It's really not that big of a deal. But for all my people out there that are insecure about their dark armpits, again, I just want to reiterate how important it is to understand that you are not the only one that has dark armpits. There are so many South Asian / melanin queens that have this problem. Like I know a majority of my cousins have the dark armpit problem as well. Like if you shaved as a child growing up and you have thick hair or darker colored hair or whatever it may be, chances are you probably have dark armpits. So just understand that you're not the only one. There's so many of us that struggle with this or go through this or have this. And so literally, if you are able to embrace your armpits, there's gonna be other people out there that are gonna see you and be able to embrace them as well. And I'm hoping making this video shows you guys how to go out in the world and to wear short sleeves and tube tops, because you should never limit yourself to what you want to wear because you feel like someone else is uncomfortable with your dark armpits. Like that should never be a thing. If you're confident, if you're comfortable, it shouldn't matter what anyone else thinks and what anyone else wants to think about your armpits. You do you live your life for yourself. You don't live your life because the next person beside you wants your armpits to be lighter. You know what I mean? Like just keep that in mind the next time that you are dressing up and you say, you know what, I'm gonna throw a cardigan on top of this dress because I don't want people looking at my dark armpits. No, honey, nuh-uh, don't do that. Wear what you wanna wear and wear it with pride and flaunt yourself, because you are beautiful, and you know what? They need to see your dark armpits. Okay. But yeah, no, I just wanted to hop on here and have a little chat, because a lot of you guys still message me about how I'm so confident. And again, I have my insecurities. My friends, my family, they know about it, okay? I am not the most confident person. Like, I have a lot of insecurities that I fight with, that I battle with, that I even break down about. So it's how you, I guess it's how you pick yourself up and how you look at yourself. Like if you're insecure about something, work on that. And that's exactly what I've been doing. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay. I'm just trying to say, live your life for you, do you, and love you, and love the skin you're in. Let me tell you something. I am one hairy ass motherfucker. I am so hairy. I am extremely hairy, okay? Like, look at my arm hair, okay? I'm so hairy. And my leg hair and everywhere here. I am extremely hairy. My back, I have hair for days, okay? And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I also don't care. Like, all my friends know I will walk out the house with shorts on with my legs unshaved / unwaxed. You know why? Because it's hot. And if I don't have time to wax my legs and my lady's not available and it's a hot day, you best believe I'm gonna be wearing shorts. And if it's not done, it's not done. And you know what? People make fun of me. And I honestly, I make fun of myself about it too. I'm like, yeah, look at my legs, they're so hairy. And I think that's just me kind of being okay with it, you know, and like making sure everyone knows that I'm cool with it, so it shouldn't bother you. If I'm okay with my hairy legs and I know that they're hairy, then it shouldn't bother you one bit. So Yeah, and I mean, my hair is one of my insecurities, but at the same time, I don't let it define me and I don't let it stop me. If I wanted to be a hooker, bitch, I'd be a hooker, let me tell you that. All right, okay. If you were half the man he was, then I would let you talk, but you're probably not. So next, and guys, remember this. If you post a picture and there's one person that tries to bring you down, there's 10 people probably bringing you up. And that outweighs whatever that person has to say by a milestone. And that's how I see it. Like, if one person wants to comment one negative thing, I go and check my other comments, and you guys are so sweet. You guys are always so supportive. I have the best followers. I have the best YouTube family ever. And so I don't let that bring me down. Like, as long as I have my people in my corner supporting me, it has nothing, then it doesn't matter to me. Like, what anyone else says doesn't matter. You're irrelevant at that point. Oh, pests get in your way, because that has nothing to do with who you are as a person. And so I just want everyone to be confident and understand that you're not the only one. There's millions of people in this world that go through the exact same thing. Not everyone can look like an Instagram model. I definitely do not look like one either. So don't compare yourself to high beauty standards. But yes, so that is a wrap from me. I kind of rambled. I didn't even think about what I was gonna say, how I was gonna go about this. So I'm so sorry if this video is kind of like all over the place. Video empowers you guys and makes you feel confident and helps with your insecurities. Again, it's not gonna go away like this. It's something that you're gonna have to work on yourself. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that make a positive impact on your life, and all will be well, I promise you. All right? All right. Use me as an example, because you know what? These armpits are dark as F, and I still rock them with pride and love. Oh, I'm sweating. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to all my YouTube family. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.